John Conroy is the director of photography, and we shot the film using the Red 1 camera, which is, if anyone's worked with it, it's a fairly heavy camera. So when you want to do a lot of handheld work, which of course is, you know, it's better for a 21-day schedule, and it's exactly what we wanted for the movie. John Conroy, fortunately, who is the director of photography, is a very, very big guy, a very, very strong tower of a man, and in horizontal wind and rain in -5 degrees for 12 hours a day, he did it.
Yeah, no, I completely reiterate what you said, because he was amazing. I don't know I don't know how he stood there like a tower of strength throughout the whole, because some of those days were intense.
Okay, next question, please. No?
The question
Yeah.
be about park.
No?
I have a general.
Yeah, please. About microphone, please. Microphone.
Yeah. It's related to Merlin. In Merlin, a lot of it's about fate and destiny. Do you believe in fate and destiny?
I guess, yeah. I mean, it's you know, there's a path, but I believe you make your own luck and you make your own path, because if you fall into the trap of believing that there's a destiny and it's going to happen, you know, you don't get jobs by sitting on, you know. So it's like, it's.
So you don't think it was destiny that you got caught on that?
I worked for it, yeah. I mean, like I mean, certainly luck's involved. Things come along that I happened to finish a play in the West End when I was auditioning, that the timings worked out. You could call that, you know, I don't know if you wanted to call that destiny or you want to call that fate. But at the end of the day, you know, for every 20 things you audition for, you might get one. You might, if you're lucky. But you got to put the work in for all 20 of those. So yeah, I mean, it's about the work, and yeah, lots of fingers crossing as well.
Okay. Dahinter? Oder genau, also erst Sie, dann Mr. Celtic.
Back to part, how about poetry? Because I think I was quite impressed with the amount of poetry you managed to put into the movie about, you know, the image of the falling leaf, echoing how at the end Fred jumped off into the pool and turning the image of death into life, and about poetry, if you comment on it.
Yeah, and the use of the Dante's Inferno lines as well. Yeah, I mean, Darrow was very keen. This was really to do with working from the character of Fred, because Fred, you know, is a guy with wide interests, and you know, he's always writing in his notebook, and so we were, in the original scripts there were a lot more phrases that Fred used and lines that Fred quoted, and discussions even that the characters of Fred and Cal had together, you know, about elements of poetry, and we just looked very hard at the script during the development process and held on to what we hope, of course, are the best lines. And I happen to completely love the falling leaf